And welcome everybody. This is Amanda Rose from Arthur Travel Service Incorporated. And as you see in front of you, we have Susan from ALG Vacations with us today to do a training. And then after the training, we're going to have live Q&A with y'all in the chat. So get your questions ready for Susan. And Susan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Well, without further ado, we'll get started.
All right, perfect. So thank you for everyone who's joining today. I really appreciate your time to learn a little bit more about what's going on with ALG Vacations. I have a pretty lengthy presentation, but a lot of great content. And just prior to starting, I just want to mention anybody that's out there that's in the Florida region or has friends and family in the Florida region, our hearts go out to you and just want to make sure that everybody is safe and sound. If you have clients that are impacted by Milton right now, we do have a lot of good content and good information on our algvacations.com page. So if you need information on destinations, what airlines are doing, any of that information, you can access it there. The other thing that I do want to mention is because we are servicing so many calls that are immediate needs with those traveling to or through Florida, we just want to make sure that those calls are getting answered. So if you have something that can wait or you can self-service in VAX, we please ask that you do so during this time. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm your BDM for ALG Vacations, and I'm based here in Southern California. I've been in the industry for 26 years, and this is just some information on myself. You can reach out to me, can answer questions that you may have, and I'm here to help you build your business. So please let me know if there's anything that I can do for you. So we are part of the Hyatt Group. If you're not familiar, ALG Vacations is one of the companies under Hyatt, the resorts group. So Hyatt Amstar, which is our sister company and our DMC in many of the destinations in Mexico and the Caribbean and Central America, our 6 vacation brands, Apple Vacations, FunJet Vacations, Travel Impressions, Southwest and United Vacations and Blue Sky Tours, as well as Tricept, which is VAX Vacation Access, are all one family. So just wanted to kind of give you an idea of our group and our strength out in the industry. So the best way for you to look at our content, book with us, and get all the information that you're looking for is on VAX Vacation Access, which is, of course, our sister company. However, we have our own page that has been created, which is the algvacations.com page that you can access under brands and reservations in VAX on the homepage. This page right here, this is what it looks like, is where you can view all of our content as well as access the booking engine. This is a landing page in VAX. So you're still within VAX, but you're seeing all of our information in one page to make it a little bit easier for you to navigate our tools, our promotions, our rewards, and everything that comes under ALG Vacations. And that's also where you're going to find the information that's on Milton across the top of the page. You'll also have the ability to click to contact with our call center. So on that homepage on the top right, there is a support link that will take you to this page that shows click to chat, where you can chat with a live call center agent during business hours. Click to call, where you can request a call back from our call center team, as well as click to email. And you can email several different departments. This is also where you may utilize the post-travel email if you have clients that did have any challenges in travel and you need to submit a claim. That's the quickest way to do it, is on the click to email. You can upload any documents that are needed, and that will get you the quickest turnaround time. So we're going to talk about some of the different programs that ALG Vacations offers, and you can see there's quite a few on this page, and we're going to touch on some of those today. So first, for those of you that are working with clients that are departing from many of the Midwestern gateways, we have our ENVF flights, which stands for Exclusive Nonstop Vacation Flights. These are available on Apple, FunJet, and Travel Impressions, and this is true charter space. So it would be under charter policies, but you're also making full commission up to 15%. And these are flights that we have chartered to fun and sun destinations from gateways that may not have a lot of great lift on their own with some of the scheduled service. So you're finding earlier departures, later returns to those destinations that clients in those regions are looking for, mostly Cancun, Punta Cana, and some Jamaica as well. This is the calendar for 2024 and 25. Many of our 25 flights are already out there for sale. You'll find those in backs on the different carriers there along the top of the slide. Dallas Fort Worth will be coming soon. I'd say that's probably about another month out. We've changed some of the ways that you can search the ENVF flights and added some enhancements. So when you're in the booking engine on the left-hand side, when you're looking at flight and hotel packages from departure cities to destinations where there are ENVF flights, you'll see the link there at the top so that you can open up a calendar to see what days of the week and how many seats that we actually are offering at that time. So this is new. The seat portion is new. So you can see here on the right-hand side that for say a 5-night rotation, there's 14 plus seats available on that rotation from that gateway to the destination that you're looking for. So this is very helpful when you're searching flights for clients departing from these cities. One of our other great programs is, of course, Get Paid to Upgrade. This is the program that helps you earn more by upselling your clients. So when you're in the booking engine, in this case, we're looking at Riu Palace Riviera Maya, you're going to see the different room categories that are showing. If you're looking at those indicators to the right, they're going to give you a lot of great information. You'll see that there are some bonuses there, and Get Paid to Upgrade is one of those bonuses. That means that that room category is going to pay you a 2% minimally additional commission on that land component. I've seen as high as 9%. We've had some 9% last year. We had some 5% earlier this year. So do take a look. This program would be for hotels that are in Mexico, Caribbean, and Hawaii, but a great way for you to earn more. One of the other ways that you can earn more is setting your own commission. So if you're working with a client and you're doing quite a bit of work on a package that maybe they're asking you for a lot of research, it's taking a lot of time, there's been revisions going back and forth, you may want to set your own commission and add an agent surcharge. You can do that right in the booking engine by going to Booking Administration and clicking on that link that will take you to the page there, or the screenshot there on the right, where you can change your commission by dollar value or percentage. It'll show you the adjusted amount and the original amount, and then that will get paid to you in your commission that you normally get through Archer Travel. One of our other programs is Exclusive Perks. Exclusive Perks is a great program that gets your clients more when you're booking certain all-inclusive partners through ALG Vacations. It can be anything from complimentary transfers, spa credits. In some cases, it can be romantic dinners. It varies by hotel. So on the homepage of that algvacations.com page I was showing you earlier, you're going to see a link that will take you to Exclusive Perks. It's going to give you the ability to open up each individual brand and the hotels that are part of the program so that you can see exactly what that amenity is. In this case, we've opened up Live Aqua Beach Resort in Punta Cana, and we see that for a 7-night minimum, that your clients would receive a 1-day complimentary cabana rental, which actually has a value of $85 per day if they were to purchase this at the resort. plus early check-in and late checkout. Europe is a big focus for us for 2024 and as we go into 2025. I'm sure many of you have been working with clients that are very interested in traveling to Europe. It's been high demand, really ever since the pandemic and everything has opened back up. This is one of the destinations that clients are looking to return to or travel to for the first time. So we've done quite a bit of enhancements with our Europe product to make sure that we're offering everything that you need to package those vacations for your clients looking to travel to Europe. We've added more air carriers. You can see here we work with over 35 different carriers, many, of course, US carriers, as well as international carriers, regional carriers within Europe as well. So if you're doing those multi-destinations and you need to hop from maybe Barcelona to Lisbon, you can purchase air in your vacation package with many of the regional air carriers for their service as well. For Europe, we have some low deposits. So depending on what you're booking and the time frame, booking 46 days out may give you the option of the low deposit of $250 per person with United Vacations, and with FunJet and Travel Impressions as low as $350. So we want to make sure that we are giving you all the tools that you need to close those sales. This would be on bulk fares. We've added a lot of hotels, so we have everything from the larger brands throughout Europe to many boutique properties. Our sister company, Inclusive Collection, has been opening hotels as well in Europe, so you can look for those. So really, depending on what your clients are looking for and the experience you're looking for, you have a large breadth of product to choose from. To enhance the vacation experience, we have all the components that you need to package a wonderful vacation experience in Europe. So we work with different DMCs depending on the country that you're booking, with transfers and tour options. We also partner with Viator so that you can book Viator tours right in the vacation package with ALG Vacations. Travel Curious is a small company that we're working with, and I'll talk about that more in just a few minutes. And then, of course, besides transfer options, we also offer rental car options. Many of the best ways to see Europe is by car. So we work with National, Hertz, and Avis. Depending on the countries, you'll see those different choices in VAX. So I mentioned Viator. We're adding more and more. You'll see the different destinations that we have Viator options. So we're looking at hundreds of different options. We do vet out the Viator tours that show, so you're not going to see, a plethora of the same type of tour. We have vetted out the best tours and the most popular so that you can add those to your vacation package for your clients. So I mentioned Travel Curious before. Travel Curious is a small group sightseeing tour company that's located in London, Dublin, and Amsterdam. These are immersive tours where you'll have your own guide, and they can be as few as 2 people. So in some essence, it could be a private tour. There are tours that are maximum 6. So if you have clients that are traveling together or a small family, in essence, it could be a private tour as well. But you can see all of the details on the tour when you're in VAX booking under the description, and it'll give you that maximum capacity. But these are fabulous, and we're really happy to be working with Travel Curious. We've also added a lot of hotels in the port cities. We know that you're booking a lot of cruises, so we want to make sure that we are offering you what you need for the land components. We are excellent to work with us for pre and post in Europe specifically with the transfers now that we are offering. And then we have, of course, hotels in port cities around the world. When you're filtering in VAX under those cities where port transfers are available, you'll see on the left-hand side in the filter that port is one of the options. By clicking that, it's going to filter the hotels that are going to be closest to the port in those cities. so that you can give the best options for your clients for pre and post. And then you'll see the different tour options, or sorry, transfer options under features, where you'll see that we do offer not only airport transfers, but the port transfers, as well as the rail station transfers in many cities. We also offer destination guides. So if you're booking Europe for the first time and you're maybe being asked about some areas within Europe that you're just not as knowledgeable about, we want to make sure that you have the tools that you need. So in ALGV 360, which is our marketing portal under tools on the algvacations.com page in VAX, you're going to see destination guides. We have 24 different guides that are there to assist you. And you can see on the right-hand side, it has some basic information along the top, airport code, language spoken, high and low season, those sorts of basics to answer questions for your clients, as well as a blurb about the destination, a map, where to stay. So we have the top most popular leisure hotels listed, as well as on the second page, we're going to give you the list of the sightseeing, what not to miss. So you make sure that you are sharing with your clients what they might want to do there. And also a sample itinerary of how they would want to experience the destination, how many days they need, and what sites they would be doing each day for a complete experience within that destination. We also have a new Europe destination page on the algvacations.com homepage. On the far right, there is vacation packages where you're going to see putting it all together, and that's where the Europe page is going to be listed. It's going to give you some information on news, maps, details on the different destinations, and just some pertinent information for selling Europe that may be useful to you. We also have our digital catalogs with our different brochures, and that is also on the travel log page, which is also under tools on the algvacations.com page. And you'll see that we've broken out our Europe offering, so it's not just one big Europe brochure. You're going to see different destinations so that you can really narrow it down and send your clients the information that they're specifically looking for. And then, of course, we go beyond Europe. Don't forget about us for Morocco, for Africa, for China, and other regions. We offer really the world at ALG Vacations, so please check us first for any land vacations that your clients are looking for. We do have the product to offer you and your clients. We've also added an additional Europe elective. For those of you that are ALGV pros, you're probably already aware of this. ALGV Pro is our education campus for our travel advisor specialist program to get you up to speed with ALG Vacations and really make you a pro. But the electives are additional training that you can take, and Europe has been added, so even more knowledge for you when completing those electives. Our newest program that we just launched just a couple months ago is Lux by ALG Vacations. This is our luxury program. You may be familiar with this. If you're in the booking engine in VAX, you may have noticed next to some of the room categories, you're seeing this gold Lux logo. That's telling you that the hotel that you're looking at is part of the Lux program. And what this is a curated collection worldwide of almost 500 properties. We've been adding more and more of 4- and 5-star properties that have been vetted and have the designation of being luxury properties. Along with that, we're offering amenities with many of the different hotel partners where your clients get a little bit more. And you also have the ability to working with our dedicated concierge team to really enhance the experience by making arrangements with you to really elevate the client's experience. And we will add that into the vacation package. So as I mentioned, there's almost 500 hotels all around the world. These are directly contracted hotels. Nothing is third party. And they have been vetted, either 5 Diamond AAA or some other industry luxury program that has vetted them as a luxury property. Some of the amenities that your clients may be receiving are room upgrades, resort credits, it could be transfers, it could be complimentary breakfast or bottles of wine. You can see a complete list on the algvacations.com page under the Lux program, where it will actually give you a list of all the portfolio of hotels and what the different amenities are for those hotels that are offering amenities. But the Lux Concierge Consultants is really the big star of the program. The concierge team that we have in-house will assist you with adding anything in, be it a private tour that we'll have built through the local DMC. It could be just notifying the hotel that it's a honeymoon couple, which would, of course, be complimentary, but we're going to reach out to make sure that the hotel has that information. It could be pre-stocking a room for a family that's traveling that wants specific snacks readily available in the room on arrival. Really anything that you're looking for that's available through the local DMC or the hotel, we can help assist make those make those arrangements. The team will reach out to you 1 to 2 days after you deposit so that you'll have a direct contact with a team member. Some of the enhancements that you can do through our various DMCs is stocking the vehicles, asking for a specific vehicle. One of the more fun things that not something we would expect, but this person had a preference. They reached out and wanted to make sure that the private transfer was going to be a Mercedes-Benz and not a BMW. So they must have had some sort of allegiance to Mercedes, and we made that happen through our local DMC that offered both types of vehicles. So I mentioned the resource page. You can find that under vacation packages on the ALG Vacations homepage. And there's a lot of information for you on the program that you can experience there. When you book, you'll see the logo, as I mentioned, next to the room categories. You can also search in the filters by luxury, and that will sort out the luxury properties. And then the ones that say Lux by ALG Vacations with the logo are those that are in the program. So super easy to find in VAX. You'll also see that once we have added any enhancements, it'll be added to your client's eDocs and invoices so that they can see that something's been arranged. If there's a cost, it'll be built in. If it's something that's commissionable, like a tour, that commission will be added to the commission that you're earning, so you can earn more. But if it's something complimentary, it's just going to be noted that, yes, we've added that it's a 25th anniversary celebration. In this case, we have a bottle of wine that was purchased for these clients. Lux is a program. It's not its own brand. So you're going to find it on our different brands that we offer through ALG Vacations, but it's also combinable with our other programs like Get Paid to Upgrade, low deposit program, as well as you'll earn wave points. And of course, covered by travel protection. And just to mention, if you're adding something into the package and your clients did need to cancel, anything that's added into the package is also covered by the travel protection plan. So the other big area that I wanted to talk about was groups. We have added a groups page on the algvacations.com page to really answer all your questions on everything groups. We do have 2 different programs. So either Groupies, which is the small group travel program that it's a minimum of 5 rooms up to, we really say 25, but there's some hotels that may take more than 25. And this is a book as you go program, flexible program that you'll be not holding any space or rates, but you also don't need to go into contract. There's no large deposit that needs to be put down by the group leader. It's really a book as you go, and you'll just be applying a code, offering your clients the discount with the code for either regular hotels or bonus hotels that give a higher discount. And you can still earn comps if you make the minimum through the hotel brand that you're booking. You can see the bonus hotels that give a larger discount when you're in the booking engine right next to the different room categories and different brands. You'll see that this is a Group E's bonus hotel, so it's giving a larger discount. Contracted groups is the other type of group, which of course is traditional, 10 rooms or more. You're entering into a contract with a deposit. You'll be working within a dashboard in VAX within your inventory once you go to contract and you start booking the rooms. We have an excellent technology for groups. So you'll have your own dashboard with your own inventory that you'll have access to 24/7. And you can add any additional components to those rooms that you're booking in the inventory, such as air. Maybe they want a private transfer as opposed to a shared or nonstop transfer. Maybe you've got clients that are traveling within a contracted group that want to go on a snorkeling excursion. You can add that in per room along with the travel protection. So it really makes it easy for you to manage your bookings. You can request a quote or a group code on the algvacations.com page or the brand page. In this case, on the left-hand side, it's the brand page for FunJet Vacations. But you can send that over electronically and our team will get back to you with either a code for groupies or a quote for contracted. For contracted groups, one of the new enhancements is when you get the quote back, you'll get a QR code attached to that with a hyperlink that goes right to the fact sheet for the hotel that you're looking at contracting. So that'll answer a lot of questions that your clients may have on the specific hotel that you've chosen. Something new we also added just recently is the auto drop feature. If you are booking a contracted group, at the time of contracting, you'll be asked if you want to opt in for the auto drop. This will really be a fail safe so that you don't end up with additional inventory past any penalty dates. It'll automatically drop based on the suggested date that we give, or you can pad that date if you want to choose your own. So it's really nice for those of you that have not booked a lot of groups or maybe new to booking groups. I highly suggest opting in for the auto drop feature. One of the other cool new features for contracted groups in the dashboard, this is a screenshot, kind of gives you an idea of what the dashboard looks like with different pages on the links there. The flight information sheet is brand new, where now flights that you book in the bookings with us will auto-populate into this page. And any flights that your clients are booking on their own, maybe they're using miles or they're just paying for their own flights in some other fashion, you can be added in and then you can download those and run Excel spreadsheets, share that with your group leader, whatever it is that you need, along with all the other links up there for the different content, reservations, inventory, commission, and payment transfers, all have their own links on the dashboard. Something new for contract groups as well as groupies is the custom event pages, where you can opt in for a dedicated web page showing the details for your group. In this case, it's a destination wedding. The image there is custom image to the happy couple. There's information on the wedding and the details on what's happening while they're in destination with event information, your information as the travel advisor, as well as hotel information. So this is a nice way of presenting the group for your clients so that they can send out to their guests. And of course, there's a booking widget there. So it'll save you some time with clients that are booking into the inventory just for your contract group. This is, like I mentioned, this is also available for groupies. So really nice. You can request this online on the groups page, and our team will get back to you with the PL code and the link, and then you can build in all the information for your group. It looks really great on mobile devices. You can see here. So when clients are perusing that web page and looking at the information, it's got a nice layout. And then we have some additional groups training. So if you're looking into getting into groups or haven't booked in a while, I would suggest that you do partake in the Raise the Bar series that you can access on the webinar calendar. That's also under tools on the algvacations.com page. Any past dates you can go back and watch on demand, or you can just go into the calendar and register for any upcoming dates. The Raise the Bar series has 3 sessions: getting started, technology that's going to take you through the dashboard for contract groups, as well as mastering your group. And it does cover both Group E's and contracted groups, both programs. So when you're booking with ALG Vacations, we also want to make sure that you are earning more at all times. And you can certainly earn more with our Waves program, which is our loyalty program. You earn Waves points for bookings that are made in VACs or contracted groups. So you want to make sure that any FIT bookings are always made in VACs or initiated in VACs. If you initiate in the call center, those bookings do not earn points. So definitely get up to speed on how the booking engine works so that you can make sure that you're maximizing your earning. When you earn your Waves points, it's 5 points for every $40 that are spent by your clients. You can also earn bonus points. You can look for those little indicators next to the different room categories that'll help you earn even faster. And you can utilize those points for all kinds of different ways to spend. Everything from credit on ENVF air seats, scheduled air credit. You can book hotel stays that are available in the dashboard, which are a set list of hotels in the program. If you're traveling to, say, Cancun and you want to book yourself on an Amstar excursion, you can simply purchase a voucher and then redeem that in destination on any tour that you like. You can also convert those points onto a prepaid Visa card, which is really what most advisors use it for, because then you can really use that cash anywhere that Visa is taken online. It's a regular 16-digit Visa card number. So I mentioned some of the marketing portals earlier. Travelog is where you're going to find those shareable brochures for the different destinations. There's also some other content in there as far as images, videos, all sorts of different marketing pieces. So you can visit that site. And of course, that is free to you on the link under tools on the web page. This is what the brochures are broken out for Caribbean as an example. Instead of just one large Caribbean brochure, you can see that the top islands all have their own brochure. And this is the method that we have in most regions that are broken out. Travel blog is another area that has marketing content that's more blog type. So it's going to be more engaging. It's meant to be more editorial to get your followers talking or commenting or learning something. So it might be sharing something like the best rooftop bars in Europe. It could be how to pack for an all-inclusive beach destination vacation. All kinds of different topics. So visit Travel Blog if you're doing a lot of marketing on social media. This will really assist you. ALGV 360 is our other portal that has flyers that you can customize and utilize those for bridal shows or travel shows you may be taking part in, or any other event that you need a brochure a flyer. There's images, there's videos, all kinds of social media content here as well. I mentioned ALGV Pro earlier. So if you're an ALGV Pro, thank you for taking the program. I'm sure that you're going to find that you found some very valuable information. This is a credited program where you can earn up to 5 continuing education credits with the Travel Institute. It really will get you up to speed with what ALGV offers. There's 2 different paths. You could take the recommended path, which is going to take you through all of the core programs and modules, or the accelerated path, where you can test out of maybe some of the program components that you feel that you can test out of because you book ALG Vacations all the time. So it might save you some time. You can just go right to the ALGV Pro link, which is under tools on the algvacations.com page, and it'll take you right into the registration. If you are already an ALGV Pro, you do need to recertify at this time. So going into 2025, if you received your certificate prior to the beginning of October, you will need to recertify. And what it's really going to do is take you through all the enhancements. So it'll be much shorter, but you'll be recertified with all of the updates going into 2025. I do want to mention something that we've changed recently. You might have noticed that the way our pricing shows is a little bit different than how it's shown in the past. This is due to a California law, which is called drip pricing. Not a great name, but that's what it's called, which California requires online pricing to all show upfront the totals that the client or the purchaser would be paying. So in our case, all that information is going to be upfront. You've probably noticed the change already. And one of the most recent enhancements is you're also going to see what the presumed pay and destination costs may be. So if the clients, say, are traveling to Hawaii and there's a resort fee that they need to pay on site at the hotel, that is now going to show separate as a pay and destination, so that the clients know upfront that yes, they're paying this for the package price to FunJet Vacations, but they will also be paying an additional $330 on this example in the destination itself. We also want to make sure that you're aware that since this is a recent change, you're only going to see this for reservations that were made after 9/25 unless you've made a revision. So anything that was made, any packages and bookings that were made prior to 9/25, it'll show 0 for in destination. But if you make a revision, it's going to recalculate it and then it's going to show the in destination. This is a brand new change that all suppliers are experiencing right now. So you're probably hearing this from other suppliers as well. We do have some great promos going on. Make sure that you are familiar with the pay in full so that you may get a increased up savings of $550 or up to $550 for 2025 vacation packages when using the pay in full promo code and paying in full at the time of deposit. We also have our early escapes booking promotion for many different destinations, Hawaii, Caribbean, Mexico, where you can get your clients up to 70% off on hotels, as well as save up to $750 on the ENVF flights. We also have a promotion with Puerto Vallarta this month. So you can save up to $400 in instant savings for your clients when booking Puerto Vallarta, as well as contract groups can earn a $1,000 group credit. You can see all of this under promotions for more details on the ALG Vacations page. There's also an incentive for our ENVF flights. So if you're booking ENVF flights, you can earn flight credit for yourself. So for every 20 seats booked, you earn your own certificate for ENVF flights that you can redeem for either 1 or 2 seats based on your time frame, how far out from departure for 1 or 2 seats. And with that, I just want to thank you for your business and remind you that we not only want to be your first choice, but we want to be your best choice. And you can reach out to me for additional training, visit our training webinar calendar, and we want to make sure that you have everything that you need for all the tools for you to be successful selling travel. And with that, I'm going to open it up for questions, Amanda.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first question we have is, I know we have travel to Hawaii through ALG Vacations, but what about Alaska? What is a good supplier to use for Alaska?
Alaska does have some hotels. We do have hotels like in Anchorage and some other regions or some other areas within Alaska, and you can just pull up those destinations in VAX on any of the brands except for Southwest Vacations and Blue Sky, which are specific to either Hawaii and South Pacific or where Southwest flies.
Perfect. Okay. Next question is, are the commissions any different than booking with Viator directly? Would I book what are the advantages of booking via tour with ALGV?
Okay, well, you're putting it all in one vacation package, which is great. It's easier for you. Everything's in one set of e-docs. It's in one price for your clients. The commission for tours is 10%, which is, I don't know what you get direct, but I would think it's comparable. But you're not going to have to look for commissions outside of the commission that you're already earning with ALG Vacations. So you're not going to be searching for those additional commissions for just a tour. So yeah, it just makes it easy all the way around. And of course, it's covered by the travel protection if you're booking the travel protection.
Perfect. Okay. Malaga, Granada, Seville, Spain, and Morocco. Do you have transportation options for these places?
Well, you need to look at each of those individual destinations. It can vary based on the different regions. I don't have that information on the top of my head, but you can certainly pull up the different locations and go to features, and that's where you would find any transfer options. But anything that's a cruise port, you're definitely going to be finding transfer options to the cruise ports, airports, and the rail stations.
Perfect. The person who asked us in chat said they found it right now as they were looking at ALG vacations. But I want to ask it just in case because some other people might be wondering. So get paid to upgrade specifics. Where can you find those on the website?
You would see that next to the room categories when you're searching a hotel. Those little indicators with the colored boxes, you'll see bonus commission.
Perfect. If you're traveling to London, do you have options for London?
Oh, yes, that's definitely a big destination. So yes, there's a lot of hotel product, tours, transfer options, a lot of flight options, depending on where your clients are traveling from on many different carriers. London is a top destination, yes.
Perfect.
And go to features.
Okay, sorry. Next question is, what about social media tools? Where can I find those?
On the algvacations.com page under tools is where you're going to find ALGV 360, which is the marketing portal, as well as Travel Blog that has that editorial type content for social media. Both of those links will take you right in and you can see what's available there. There's a lot to choose from.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh, one other mention, because it was just recently, if you're on the webinar calendar, which is also under tools, you'll see the Know, Grow, Go webinar calendar. We just had a webinar with our marketing team. So some nice tips on marketing. You can go back and watch it on demand. We run that webinar every couple months. Anything that's upcoming, you can register for live, but they've got some great tips on how you can be very successful utilizing social media and some other marketing tips as well.
I love that. That's awesome. And we also have a couple webinars posted on the top of the Travel Cafe website. So if you want to register for those after this, go for it. Next question is, why do same packages have different options with the different brands? In quotations, same.
Well, we have different brands, and many of the brands have the same components, but it's really the brand that you would, that's speaks to you. FunJet is the preferred for TLN, which Archer is a TLN agency, so you're booking your preferred partner. But you can also book the other brands as well. We merged several years ago, and instead of merging the brands that many travel advisors had been using for many years and felt loyalty to, we just kept all the brands intact. So it really is your choice.
That makes sense. Next question is, how can we track where we are earning on the flight after booking the 20 ENVF flights?
You would get an email from us stating how many ENVFs that you have booked. We send that out quarterly. You don't really have access on your end to see that, but we will notify you quarterly so that you can see where you're at. This is a brand new incentive that's going forward. It's only a couple months old, so there may be changes to that going forward, but right now it's a reporting system.
Perfect. Do you have the ability to share the website really fast or no?
Sure.
Okay. Someone said they were just confused because ALG vacations versus Vax vacation access.
Okay.
Could you just show them the
Sure.
ALG vacations page?
Okay. We have time. We have
Yeah, we
time.
have time. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Let
think
me
it's
go back.
important. We showed it this morning on the briefing, but we have.
Okay. Yeah, let me just share again. Okay. Can you see that?
Oh no, you have to click share, I think, again
Oh, what did I do? Oh,
on
sorry.
Zoom first.
Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
so this
good.
is the homepage of ALG Vacations. This may look familiar to some. Oh, this is also where you can see the Hurricane Milton information. That's the link right there. If you're on the homepage of Vax Vacation Access, you're not seeing all these links. This is our information on our brands, our information on Waves and Get Paid to Upgrade, all of our programs, the tools that I've mentioned, ALGV Pro, Self-Help Library, if you want to see video tutorials, the webinar calendar, the marketing portals, promotions, groups where you can request a new group for either the group code for groupies or contract group quotes. You can read our policies, and vacation packages has the Europe page over here, information on the nonstop vacation flights, trip protection, and the Lux program. And that support link that I mentioned is here as well. You can get right into the booking engine, which is going to look the same because this is a landing page in Vax. You're still in Vax. It's just that you're on a page that is specific to the ALG Vacations product and brands rather than being in the middle of the Vax Vacations mall. You can bookmark this page and log in and out with your same Vax credentials. So it really is a lot easier to find the content. It's less clicks, and you're going to see things that you don't see on that Vax homepage. I can show you really quick. I'm going to go back into the Vax homepage just so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the homepage for Vax. If you forget how to get to the ALG Vacations page, you can just go right here to Reservations and Brands and click on ALG Vacations. It's going to take you to the page that we were just on. But on this page, none of this is specific to ALG Vacations. This is all Vax information that is a portal that other suppliers also utilize as a distribution for their information. So you can book hotels direct. You can see, cruises. There's an air component, all outside of ALG Vacations. So you can utilize the page for those components, but when it comes to ALG Vacations specifically, you're going to want to make sure that you're on our homepage so that you're seeing all of our information. And you can do that right here. And it's going to take you to a page that is now specific to our programs. Make sense?
Yeah, that was really great. Thank you, Susan, for explaining that because sometimes agents get confused. And I think that really answered the question simply. And also because they were able to watch it while you're explaining it, I think it really helps out. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, there's times that you're going to want to use the Vax homepage for certain things that you may be utilizing, but if you're looking to book specifically ALG Vacations, you want to visit this page.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Susan. Really appreciate having you for this training as well as showing us so much today in your presentation and then taking time to show us at the end, answer the questions, and then show us the portal as well. So that's it for me. Is there anything else that you would like to add, Susan?
No, just thank you for your partnership and thank you for the support of ALG Vacations and stay safe. And let's just wish everyone best wishes for those that are in Florida and that are impacted by Milton.
Oh, wait, I totally forgot. I said I would answer this question earlier. My bad. Can you double down on promos?
Oh, no, you need to pick the best promo. So if it's we'll use the example of paid in full because that's giving such a big discount right now. If you have a groupies code and the pay in full is giving a better discount, use the pay in full and just make sure that the groupies department knows that that booking is part of groupies so that it counts towards any comps. That's the same with any promo code that may be out there. Sometimes we run exclusives for Archer and Evolution, and it may be a conjunction with there's a promo code for a specific destination. Pick whichever one is better for your client, and that's the one that you would go with.
Perfect. Well, thank you. And I totally forgot to say this at the end. For frequently asked questions, you did talk about it during the webinar, but if they have frequently asked questions, or they can go to the ALGV portal, right? And they can find a lot of the answers there, or they can use the online chat as well, right?
That's correct. Yes, there's a lot of content on the algvacations.com page. They can chat with the call center. That's a real quick way to get, quick questions answered. And like I mentioned before, right now, if there's anything that can wait until later on in the week or possibly next week, please do so, because we are experiencing quite a few with concerns. Florida is a big destination, not only destination, but people that are flying through Florida, that flights have been impacted to some of the other destinations that their clients are traveling to.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Susan. So you guys know where to find the answers to your questions quick and fast. And also just be safe, everyone in Florida and everyone traveling right now. And thanks again, Susan. We just really appreciate having you.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great week.